What is going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well today. It is Saturday, June 20th, and I'm heading on over to the YMCA to hit a pull day here. The YMCA closes a little earlier on the weekends here where I usually work out, so I'm heading over there now, and because they close at 5 on the weekends, which is kind of early for a, I don't know, for a gym, but especially on the weekends, I don't know, maybe they assume most people aren't working, so they just are going to get their workouts in earlier in the day, which, that's all right. But so I'm starting off with pull-ups, and then going to have all the usual pulling movements in there. I've got cable rows, lat pull downs, going to do the T-bar rows, and then obviously back extensions. So we'll be giving our best effort today on all those lifts and finishing it off with some biceps and rear delts as usual. So I know lately I don't know, what's your guys' opinions on AI? Because I have pretty mixed opinions on it. I've used it a lot throughout school and throughout work. It's a super powerful tool, but I think it can, like many things, it can tend to be kind of invasive in the way it interacts with different things, whether it be like work, school, just things in life in general. So many people have like a black or white stance on it. Either it's good or bad. It's either the greatest thing that's ever happened, or going to be the greatest thing that ever happened, or it's absolute trash and slop and shouldn't be used at all. And I don't know. I think it's a super powerful tool and can be used for so many different positive benefits, saving people time, energy. But it also is like, right now, it's so negative in the way, because it's so unregulated. It's so negative in the way that it's being used. Like, my grandparents are sitting on the couch watching a YouTube video of an AI dermatologist. That was the ironic part, it was a doctor who was supposed to be a dermatologist, but he was wearing a stethoscope around his neck. And honestly, I don't think she knew that he was AI. But yeah, it was basically the same body movement over and over again. Like, he would fold and unfold his hands. And I was looking at his hands because I was like, sometimes they mess the fingers up. But then I realized they just generated like a 15-second long video and were just basically looping it over and over again, and getting the mouth to try to sync up, which sometimes it would mess up on the mouth as well, and it would not line up with the words and whatnot. So it wasn't the best AI creation either, but it'll probably fool the majority of people just because it has a look of authority to it, And you can do that with just about any figure of authority, whether it be doctors, lawyers, politicians. It's just kind of unnerving, because I think my grandmother was literally taking pictures of what he was telling her to do on the screen to fix her sagging skin. So I don't know, I just want to be cautious, because I also use it myself. I use AI in terms of like large language models and chatbots to get suggestions for all kinds of problems. It is sometimes you just need an extra perspective on something, and you don't have someone there to soundboard it off of. And oftentimes that's when I find AI is the most helpful, because I don't want to bother someone else with thinking of something mundane that I would consider mundane or kind of below them, So, but I don't want to cut out human interaction entirely, so it's that fine line, like I was saying. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting topic, but and also with the advent of things like agentic AI, where you got like things like OpenClaw and whatnot, where it's basically AI that can interact with other AI. So you can set up whole workflows where you're not even like, basically you're just supervising at that point, and they take care of everything else, and they tell each other how to write prompts and whatnot, which is just crazy to think about, that trickle down effect. That's what's crazy, because then there's people that are claiming they built whole businesses that are sustainable, and maybe not sustainable in the long run, like drop shipping and that kind of thing, but things that are able to be managed most efficiently by AI that are super data driven. And companies or, businesses like drop shipping really are kind of, put as much data as you can into something and, let it run, and then gather information from that and respond accordingly. So, of course, AI is going to perform extremely well in that kind of category, but kind of interesting. Definitely a little dystopian, but that's kind of how I'm feeling about it right now, especially as a computer science graduate. It's like, I almost feel like developers in general, I mean, sure, you're going to need someone like project management wise to make sure projects are going well in terms of like overall AI supervision, but like when it comes down to the grunt work and everything, there's really not a ton of reason to keep developers around anymore. And unfortunately, I mean, most of them are just throwing, like I'm subscribed to a couple of YouTube channels where the guys are always just complaining about how people are pushing AI slop, and they're just not even checking the code after they have it generated anymore, which is just crazy. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think on AI, but I'm going to hop in the gym here and get the lift started. So, see you in just a minute.
Congrats, you did it! Your reason's pathetic. Cheering as the ship goes down. Yeah, you smile, we panic. Delusions, titanic. Laughing as we all might drown. Hope you're proud. How do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep? I really wanna know. How do you sleep? When blood's on your bed. How do you sleep? Nothing left to soak it up. How do you sleep? Nightmares in your head. If you can't be woken up, woken up.
Well, that is a wrap on the workouts for the week, guys. I appreciate you joining me. I am here in the passenger seat as I am getting a ride home here today, which is always a nice change of events, getting a little chauffeur action. But yeah, I had a pretty good workout today. I upped the weight on a lot of the lifts. Pull-ups, I kept the weight the same, but in terms of like chest-supported T-rows, I upped the weight on that, and back extensions as well. I finally got my 3 sets of 8 that I missed last week, and then I partialed it out to 13 like I typically do, as I always feel like my back and my hamstrings and glutes have a little more to give after I hit the full range of motion on 8 reps. I get those partials to 13, and I think that's where the magic happens, so to speak. But yeah, I pretty good time on the workout as well. I flew through it pretty quickly, which is always a good time when you can keep it moving. Somebody was asking me about the camera I used in there, so I was telling him about the Osmo Pocket 3 here, because he was asking me how I liked it and if it would be like a good solution for like recording his son's baseball. And I was telling him about it, and I mean, it's good. It's a great camera for like, I feel like closer stuff, because it only has a 2x zoom, and I'm pretty sure it's just a digital zoom. I don't think it's even an optical zoom. So I feel like maybe he would probably be better suited for just some kind of handheld camcorder that has like a better actual optical zoom for him. But I let him play with it, and he tried it out and thought the face tracking and a couple other features were pretty cool. So, but yeah, other than that, good workout, and yeah, now I'm gonna head on back to the house and edit this video up. So, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you have any thoughts, drop a comment down below. Leave a like if you guys like the video, and subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time, later.